And what I want to talk about today is a little bit of things around 2-in-1, some of the great innovation and experiences that we have with the technology of today. What I have here is a Dell XPS 12. This is a 2-in-1, so this one actually can turn into a tablet. So it's a laptop when I want it, a tablet when I need it. And what this is an interesting application I want to show is this is Bing Travel. Actually, this is Bing Maps Preview. And what it has is the ability for me to actually look at different cities and areas in 3D. So for example here, this is actually San Francisco. So this is a new app from Microsoft, Bing Maps Preview. So I can use my finger and I can actually move around the city and I can pinch and zoom. I can zoom right into different streets if I want. And I can even change the orientation just with my fingers here, using 2 fingers. This is a great tool now to be able to actually have a more immersive experience with a map software because it's so realistic now when I start looking at the different areas of a city, for example, or street view. So this is something that from a touch perspective is super intuitive. Now, what I'd like to do here is normally I might even want to actually do this in a tablet mode. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm actually in tablet mode, again with my 2-in-1, I'm holding it with one hand and having this great experience. Okay. Bing Maps Preview, a great new app that's available on the Microsoft Store. So let's take a look at some other types of experiences. Here's a Microsoft Surface Pro 3. This is again a 2-in-1, and what I've got here is I've got my keyboard, and what I can do actually is I can actually detach. So this is actually a detachable. So now I've got my keyboard, I can detach it or take it away. So what I'm going to show you here is this is Essential Anatomy 3, and this is a great application for actually learning about anatomy and biology. So what I'm going to show is actually I use touch and I can actually smoothly move this skeleton. But what's cool about this is I can add systems of the human body. These are totally different systems, everything from the digestive to nerves and even muscles. So you can see how smooth it is. What's cool about this now is I can actually zoom into the body and look at different areas. This is something, again, that accelerates with the 2-in-1 with the performance of Intel inside. I could go back, I can even add all the muscles. So let's go ahead and add all the different muscles. And again, I can zoom in. Very smooth as I do this. Again, this is what's really neat about a 2-in-1. The other thing what's cool about a 2-in-1, especially with my Microsoft Surface, is it comes with a stylus. So now I can even actually take notes too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my OneNote, and this is where I could actually create a new section, draw on the screen if I wanted to. So now what I can do is I can have Essential Anatomy 3 in one part of the screen, and then I can take notes in the other part of the screen. So this is great for kids, this is great for education, this is great for school, because I can't do this easily on an Android tablet or another type of tablet, but I can easily do it on a 2-in-1 with a stylus. So again, take notes, 2 different applications at the same time, expand, use things like sensors, right? So now it actually changed. I've got this great experience in both landscape and portrait mode. Okay? So let's look at one last example. Here I've got an Asus T100, a very popular system worldwide. This is a detachable. So I've got my keyboard, I've got my mouse, but I can actually even detach it. So I'm going to use this little button and I'll detach it. So I can have a keyboard if I want it or not. So I'm going to put the keyboard away. And this is Photo Director Mobile. This is a Windows app. And this is great for editing photos that I've taken. So I'm going to go ahead and look at all these different photos I have. And for example, maybe I went on vacation, I took this great picture. But the thing is when I took the picture, this person was in the frame. And I don't want this person in the frame. What I can use is object removal. So I'll click here. I'm actually going to highlight this person because I don't want them in my picture. I don't know who that is. I hit apply. And with Intel inside, a very powerful system, it actually removes the person. So I can go back and look at what it was before, after. Before, after. This is a great way to show how I can actually keep a lot of photos that I might have actually deleted beforehand. I'll show one more example. So I'm going to go back. And I've got more photos here, so let's take a look. Actually, we'll take a look at maybe I got this picture here of the beach, and maybe I don't want the sandals. So what I'm going to do, same thing, object removal. I'm actually going to highlight the sandals, and now I'm going to do two objects at once. I'll hit apply, and again, with the speed and performance of this particular system, with an Atom processor in this case, with the SysT100, it actually goes very fast. And now I've removed the sandals, both objects at once. Before, after, before, after. Again, I did everything with touch. So that's kind of the nice thing about a 2-in-1, is the fact that it's a laptop when I want it, a tablet when I want it, a laptop when I need it, type of thing. And again, I could always have my keyboard, and now I've got my full ability to type with my mouse. So these are exciting things today. You can go anywhere you want.